I just had a really fascinating exchange with somebody that I just met. A friend of mine stopped by my co working space on the weekend. Didn't know I was going to be here, and I was, and I got to meet his wife. She was asking me about the mindful life and asking me why I wrote my first book, why I did it, and what the passion was. Where did it come from? I said it really came from my own seeking balance and harmony in my life because as a successful professional woman, I struggled with that. And because things aren't quite as cut and dry as they used to be, or if they ever were. But regardless, and I said it's really about having a work-life balance. That was what started me down the path. And she said, it's more to her. It's more about a work life mesh. And we just went off on a tangent, but my whole brain was like, yes, it's not about a work life balance, which is about finding harmony between professional, personal life and setting clear boundaries between the two. It's a different approach. It's about not necessarily separating work and personal life, because sometimes that's damn near impossible. But a work life integration allows you to blend them in a harmonious kind of way. And you might need to have flexible work arrangements, be really good at time management. But the work life integration addresses professional responsibilities while focusing on your family life and your personal interests. Many of us started working from home during COVID. I've been working remotely since 2005. And I had to start learning how to practice that integration and having tasks that might be personal happening during what might be considered work time, but then taking care of professional things outside of work time. So, as an example, work time was 9 to 5 or thereabouts. And yet, I blocked off my calendar during the 45 minutes that I needed to walk to the bus stop, wait for my daughter to come home from school, and bring her home. And I blocked that off every single weekday. And if somebody would try and override that, I would be like, yeah, no, sorry, this is a non starter. But that meant that I would work later or I would get up earlier before she went to the bus stop in the morning because I was integrating the two. I was taking care of my family as well as taking care of my work. As long as I got my work done, they didn't actually care. The key here is to find that equilibrium, which is what drove me to start meditating and mindful journaling, which led to me writing the book Inner Affirmation, because that balance, it's a moving target. That integration is constantly changing because humans are messy. And sometimes our family needs more of our attention, and sometimes our work needs more of our attention. Understanding that that we're integrating as opposed to they're not two separate things and neither shall touch the other. It's like when kids say they don't want their food touching different parts of the plate. Yeah, they're going to touch and they should touch because it's a more holistic approach because we are not one or the other. We're not one or two things. We're lots of things. And those things blend together to make the delicious, messy humans that we are, but it's delightfully fun. Anyways, that one comment brought all of that up, and she wanted to know what we do in the mindful life. And I said, we figure out time for ourselves. And 1 week it might be one way, and the next week it could be a different way. And we switch and we shift and we change because life is like that. I look forward to seeing you soon in the mindful life.